trying to set the mood or anything. I'm just going to ask, what would your characters ask if they were to be given a last meal?
Easy. Setting the meal mood.
So remember that breakfast that she had in Mr. Red's mentioned that 100%.
Mr. Red's magnificent cottage?
Yep.
On one hand, I feel like Leah would play it straight and just actually order a nice breakfast. Which I don't know what exactly that would be offhand. It probably a very formal sort of neat breakfast. But on the other hand, I'm tempted to just say, out of spite, because she knows she's going to get put to death anyway, cyanide capsule. That's morbid.
Miss Shoney would want something. I can't decide whether she would want something brand new that she's never tried before, or a comfort food. I've heard of these mystical things called grapes. Should like
They're
to
delicious.
Great.
Wait, no, did you say grapes or crepes?
Crepes. Sorry.
Oh, crepes.
I don't know why
not grapes.
crepes were the
Okay,
first
that-
thing that
double check it.
popped in my head.
Delicious.
So we'd be
Okay.
taking you guys to like IHOP.
Yes.
Yeah.
But there has to
I
be
mean-
a lot of syrup, like a lot of chocolate chips, and
Oh yeah,
the
for whatever
Nutella
reason-
filled ones, delicious.
It's special order.
God, the image popped in my head of for V answering this question, and this is specifically if it was some sort of put to the fire or.
Alright, go ahead and ask for the other guys too. Look, I'll put it this way. You've been told you're about to die like the next day because of mission or whatever it is you're doing, so you're getting offered a last meal. So that's, you can ask for anything.
Now just for V, specifically if it was death by fire or electrocution, like the electric chair, uncooked popcorn kernels. Because he thinks it would be funny.
Oh bye.
Now, is it coincidence that was like a Rick and Morty episode a while back?
Is that a Rick and Morty episode? I thought that was a Cyanide and Happiness skit.
It probably is.
No.
Both.
It's probably both.
It's probably both, but for some reason, one of the dark secrets of one of the most delicious things that Rick has ever brought the family, like as a dinner,
The
spaghetti.
spaghetti episode.
Yeah, the spaghetti
Yeah.
episode. For some reason,
Yeah, no, it's just the spaghetti was people. Soylent Green is people.
Mm-hmm.
anyone else want to try any of the other characters?
Roya is very easy. It is Fifth of Fireball, Envy. That would be her last meal.
Virtue, the grayest, wateriest, plainest gruel.
Like even after she was shown all the awesome stuff she could have.
Yep.
Neris is probably just like, just give me some coffee. Give me some like a croissant. Croissant.
Yum.
It's nice.
Croissant.
Okay, see,
Nice.
for these
Flavor.
specifically last two answers, I feel like the deity telling you guys to choose your last meal will be like, I no longer feel sorry for what's going to happen to you guys. I came here myself to give you this last meal. Y'all just pick the shit y'all have in your fridge.
Mm-hmm. It's comfort food.
I mean, when you ask it like a character question, last meals.
I mean, my
I feel
last
like
meal
they're
probably consist.
archetypical of what their interests are.
I mean, mine would be a turkey bagel,
fair,
which
but-
I eat that every day, and I still love it.
My last meal
That's
would
fair.
ironically be coffee and a croissant.
Okay, I
Bye.
would expect the best from you, Crystal.
High five, nerd.
I'd
Oh yeah.
stretch that last meal of mine. I know I'd be petty as shit, but I asked, just let me hunt my last meal so I can cook it and eat it in one day.
I know you're not going to cook it right, so let me do it myself.
No, just like the last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hunt me something.
Gonna hunt me some venison. Well, speaking of last meals. Too soon?
As we all left off, Well, what were you guys' last meals before y'all went to sleep? Did you snack on something?
Yeah, probably rations.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Some bread and berries. Delicious.
Hardtack and jerky. Some nuts.
Quack.
Did you say?
Well, I do believe last
quack?
time we went. Oh, was that?
No,
Sorry,
sorry,
did
I
you say-
said clack clack.
Oh,
Clack
quack.
clack.
Like the
Yeah,
cart.
tasting history. He did a video
Oh.
on making hardtack, and clack clack became part of his merch and kind of his slogan. Anywho,
Ah.
The most random advertisement. I can only suspect you're being paid for this, and I hope you are.
This video is not sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Sorry.
Yet.
If we are someday sponsored, that would be interesting.
yeah.
I'll be 100% honest. I would give it all to like Crystal because she handles all of that, and I don't want too big of a headache.
True.
Oh, we're at 21 subscribers now. I don't know
Woo!
who that
How many
is,
of those
but
are bots?
none.
None?
At least, I mean, I haven't bought any. I don't know if they're bots, but I haven't bought any.
You haven't bought any bots? Alright.
Nope.
Who are you people?
Like,
Right?
I drop this like channel on occasion with a few other groups, but that was honestly during normal bullshittery and banter. I don't think it would have been any of them, because that would have been called out on a lot of other shit by now. If they'd listened to like the things I've done compared, like and it's very much the different personalities with group A, B, and C.
Fair enough, yeah. Not all situations are you act the same way. I do not go around advertising that we live stream this in my personal life. Maybe I should. I don't know.
I do need to give you guys all compliments because when I did show them to the other guys, they were very impressed and jealous of how professional, their words, not mine, our setup looked.
Yay!
With the voiceovers,
Again, I think
yeah,
because-
little avatars, the music, yeah, all Crystal, everything, the art, which I'm going to tell Kimmy next time she's on, very much complimented and very much jealous.
Aww.
Yeah.
Crystal, Kimmy, the ones who carry the weight of this, of any prestige we may appear to have.
You got this. You are doing very well.
Woo! I'm glad.
And with that, let's, yeah, you guys are all awake, I believe, by that time. Waking up with the shifting and shaking of a cart, realize the situation you each found yourselves in. I believe we left off with you, Crystal, on what you decide how you were going to react with your current separation from your connection with your guardian, spirit, and friend.
Yes, and I have a question on a ruling that I'm going to send you because that's going to determine whether or not I do that.
All right. Let's see what Kaylin's plan is. I'm sorry. We're not gagged, are we? You just got a
I
sack
can't
over the
remember.
head and
I just remember that we were hogtied.
hogtied, bag overhead, can't see a thing, not even any light, can't feel anything. Like any air or movement. No, you can't feel that we're moving. If I remember correctly.
no light in your bright blue eyes.
You good? You good, Heidi?
Yep, I'm just spamming.
Spamming?
What am I doing? I don't know.
That works for me, Tyler. So yeah, Caitlin is gonna start singing from her cart when she realizes
Hey!
that she's tied. Woo-hoo.
Sorry.
I will let you decide how this affects, or who it affects. But she will start singing. And it is a very, almost simple melody, but it is going to be in the druidic language that she's singing.
Okay.
Our captors have taste.
I think this may be a magical song. Though I may be wrong.
Coolsies. Nishoni and Leah, you need to make some wisdom saving throws, I believe it was.
Okay.
Curious indeed.
Wisdom saving throw.
Oh. 8.
Are you serious? Out of the gate?
Oh, perfect.
Nat
yes.
20? What?
I mean, that's a good thing, I think.
20.
Unless
That's
you
a
won.
total of 26. Holy crap. But that's just on a wisdom saving throw. I mean, I don't know what this...
I don't know what you're doing. But I
I'm
assume you
actually
won
glad Leah failed that. Because I feel like if not, it would be very bad for Caitlin.
Oh? Oh. Okay.
That's interesting. So,
I see.
you two being distracted by this odd performance by your friend, who you're starting to wonder why they're in this particular mood while this situation's happening. I don't know. That's some people would call that sus. Others, just maybe that's her way of coping.
Is this some more magic bullshit? Leah thinks to herself before succumbing to the effects.
Maybe, but I mean, what was the DC on that again?
DC 15.
Higher than an 8.
Oh, wait, so Leah, wait, what was Leah's?
8.
I rolled an 8. I failed.
Ah, cool. Do you wanna explain that to her?
Yeah, absolutely. So as you're listening to this, it's just this odd sense of like, wow, she's
Charm.
so good at singing. Absolutely. You're not charm.
Cool. Question though, I'll actually need you to do me a quick wisdom check or do you think you'd recognize the voice? Have you heard her sing before? Or would you not recognize
I think
she's doing
we
singing?
heard her sing in the bar, right? The tavern back at the city.
Yes. Yeah, I think I actually
so
tried it on Leah, and I think it failed the first time.
something like that, yeah. So wisdom check, you said?
Yes, please.
Just to double check.
Wow, I am that's a 9. I'm gonna use a different dice, methinks.
You think you did this before, but you can't remember, but you just know you're influenced. And you follow these effects no better.
Literally, your mind is just filled with, wow, that's the best voice I think I've ever heard. must protect this voice. This is amazing.
Like, forget the situation I'm in.
Like everything
This
else
is where
kind of like
it's
is pushed. Is everything kind of like? Is it pushed to the side, or is it just like entirely suppressed? Like all of her thoughts are like, kind of like, or like everything else is like clouded, and it's just like.
I think it's more like that's on the back burner. First priority is now this unknown person's voice.
Okay. Push kind of more to the side, I guess. All right. Is it like a compulsive, like I need to protect her, like I know she's in a similar situation, or is it more like how would that work being hugged?
It does. So it does state that it does, like whoever falls to it does avoid violence unless it was already inclined to fight. So it's not like it's going to drive you to fight off people for my voice. And I don't.
Okay,
with
so
you
it's not gonna
failing
like.
that second wisdom check, I don't know if you know that it was Kaylin singing. So I don't know if you know that it was someone who was also
Okay.
hogtied.
Currently, you don't know the full surroundings, so you know what happened to you.
Yeah.
And you can hear this person singing, and you know there's probably a few more people in this back, but you've yet to unmask yourself.
Don't know who this is, if it's or who's like this is relating to. Yeah. Okay.
Nishoni, you just heard a very. Could you give me a quick performance check?
Sure. Oh, who?
Nishoni.
Oh, I'm doing
Kaylin,
the
I'm
performance
sorry.
Or
Sorry,
Kaylin.
Oh, okay.
Kaylin, okay.
No, Kaylin.
That is going to be a 22.
Pretty
Oh
good.
yeah. Nishoni, you hear a very, very impressive singing voice. I don't know if you've had a chance to hear it before, but it's very good. Feels almost like there's a bit of a something more to it than that, but you just shake off that feeling and just enjoy that for what it is while you try to focus on the situation you found yourself in now.
Mm-hmm.
Hush, don't worry yourself with the details. It's nice.
Nishoni will sort of psst. Kaylin be like, "What are you doing? What is this?
Oh, you guys are here?
What is this doing for our situation?"
Kaylin will bring her song to an end, so the effect lasts for an hour. And then kind of say aloud, well, I'm trying to put on a show, but it might be better if I was, or at least had my hands free. I'm just going to wait to see if anyone does anything.
There's some rustling you can hear.
You can hear Leah trying to free your hands.
Well, there's likely also that, but there's something coming a bit further out. But Leah, why don't you go ahead and make me a dexterity check at disadvantage?
Was it? Okay. Trying to free her own hands.
Yeah. Well, are you trying to free yourself or someone else's?
I think right now she is trying to free herself, just because I think she was cooking up a strategy, and that is now, at least for the time being, that has left her mind. So I think she's going to kind of default, like struggle, try to get out of these bindings, see if she's able to kind of figure out the knot and either worm her way out or untie it or cut through it in some way. Well, that's not any better. 1. Natural 1 plus 4. I am not doing well tonight, guys.
So here's the thing. You think you have it figured out. It's a weird kind of like a pull and noose. So like you pull it and it gets tighter, and you like open the little sleeve and it gets looser. But you accidentally tighten it. But now you've got an idea of how to loosen it now, but it's just
going to be harder.
All right, whatever
It's
I
gonna be
just
a little
did,
harder
the
now.
opposite of that.
I mean, maybe.
I'll put it this way: if you can like
right.
wriggle your way to someone else's knot, you'll have this like it'll be a straight roll instead of disadvantage if you can wiggle your way to someone else.
All right. She'll actually kind of say under her breath, "Damn it."
You also hear the ruckus in the background finally quiet down after a very large and meaty thud kind of hits the wagon and shakes a bit. And then something jostles the wagon and it feels like something just like you ran over something.
Oh? Like, are we still moving or did the wagon stop?
No, you're still moving.
If we like turn and see what it was we went over?
Well, we can't see.
No one can really see. All of you guys are vision obstructed, hands tied, and you're in the back of a... Well, you can't see anything else yet. You just know you're on the back of a moving vehicle. Right.
Okay. Do we hear anything at all from our captors? Anything? Are they saying anything?
They weren't
Something?
faint, though.
Give me a quick perception check if you'd like.
Okay.
Would I be able to roll that as well, or is that open for everybody, or is that just...
You can if you'd like.
Alright, I'll roll.
Ooh.
With a mighty +9, I rolled 13.
On
18
fire.
plus 6. So 24.
Ooh, you get some good stuff. Definitely. You're so close to that last one. You are able to hear a few things. Bits of conversation you're able to catch. And sounds of rustling fabric. And you likely hear someone cursing. Actually, what languages do you know? Sorry, double checking Nishani specifically.
Yeah, let me see. Languages. Celestial, Common, Druidic, and Primordial.
Ah, cool. You do not catch what this was, but you do hear someone speaking. You think you might be able to discern the more or less tone of what they're trying to say, and it's definitely someone who's very angry and displeased.
Hmm.
My bad.
Okay.
Mm.
So we've done something wrong to whoever this is.
Okay, if after a while no one comes to untie Kaylin, she's going to continue to sing, but softly just so that it is a way to calm herself down. But she's also going to cast Primal Savagery so that her fingernails can sharpen. And she's going to try and see if she can cut her bindings that way.
I don't know if you wanted to save that, because Leo was going to kind of, like, try and get everybody's attention, like, see, it's like, okay, are there other people in the cart? And if so, I think I might have a way of untying.
Roll me. You two can roll me
Somebody
2d20 to see who does their thing first.
Okay. You're probably going to go first, given my rolls.
Yeah, probably.
6.
That was a natural 20. What a roll.
6.
Dang.
Guys, I need you to
all
stop
our luck
like
now.
using these 20s.
I know.
Like right now, this is
why
not where you
this
need
the
them.
roll I wanted? I don't want a 20 on this roll.
Maybe
Yeah, I
I'm
hope we
just
don't get enough
saving it for something really,
Like,
really good.
It's an option. It's always an option. Like what's about to happen. Like in most D&D, it's always an option. You know, maybe save a few of those for like later. If you choose to sneak away, if you choose to kill everyone here, if you choose to just try to negotiate with them, who knows?
I'm gonna try rolling this dice. It's harder to read, but I mean, I could just get it in the light. It's pretty, but I'm rolling poorly anyway
That's
tonight.
important.
So yeah, I assume then that you are going, getting your claws in first.
All right then. Could you roll me a quick dexterity saving throw?
Oh, saving throw?
Save.
Ooh, okay.
Saving throw.
That's gonna be an 18.
And very swiftly and quickly, as you soon realize when your nails do extend, they just barely pass over because your fingers are kind of interlaced and woven together. So you almost stabbed your own hands, but you didn't. But then you also realize that the way you're kind of tied up, if you didn't adjust yourself as quickly as you did, you may have cut into yourself in your side. But you didn't. And at current, you have your hands free.
Guys,
Woohoo.
Cool.
Are you still singing?
yes.
Okay, you hear a very, very loud bashing on the side of whatever this thing was, and some odd grunting quickly. Does anyone here speak Draconic?
I do!
No. Finally, one of us has a language.
You do? Oh
I do,
boy,
I'm so excited.
I wonder if someone planned this in advance.
Oh, nice.
There's a very, very gruff and currently slurring voice that says, "Quiet down and I'll tape your mouth myself."
Is that a promise?
I think
I surely
Kaylin does
know.
answer back in something draconic that's like, I'd like to see you try.
And with that, there's a very large roar, and the fart immediately stops.
No. Leah would also.
And all of you are jostled a good bit,
I think you'll
but
actually
not
hear
enough to
Kaylin.
damage anybody.
Kaylin will say out loud, just in common, just,
Leah's gonna, if it's alright, Leah's gonna try and do something kind of as this is all going on, realizing that things are probably going to come to a head momentarily. Siler, it looks like you've muted yourself. I don't know if you meant to do that. I think things are about to go sour.
Did he just server mute himself?
I think he did.
Oh.
Let me try. No, I can't. We don't have the
Yeah,
permissions
nope.
to unserver mute him. Siler, you good? Oh, and now you've deafened
Deafened.
yourself.
Okay.
Oh, undeafened.
Okay.
Still server muted. I think as the server owner, you should be able to just right-click on your own name, and then it should just uncheck that box.
There we
Hello.
Yeah, I don't know why those buttons are so close to each other.
Ah.
But live and learn. Alright, sorry, what were you doing?
While as things were coming to a head and Leah's realizing that things are probably about to go sour, she's gonna try and make it another attempt at freeing herself, but she's going to try and still a bit uncertain on how her tattoo, this coiling grasp tattoo works. She's going to try and use it to kind of get in between the crevices between the knot and try and use her new understanding to kind of get it open.
Alright, for this one, I'll need a strength check at disadvantage.
Okay. Disadvantage. First row. Let's see, that is. Alright. Second one is. Okay. It's 12 total.
Alright, it didn't break free, but you could feel there was strain and you think you heard something give. you're not free, but you're a little bit looser now. So you could try this again. You could break free of it the way you just did, or you can try to, with dexterity, try to loosen yourself up.
Okay. Probably, I assume something's gonna happen.
Dexterity would still be a disadvantage, but with the strength check, it'd just be a straight roll, and the DC is lower.
Okay. With strength or dex?
With strength, try to do the same thing you did again, but just try to, full on just explode your arms free.
Okay.
But in the meantime, quick thing for everyone. Nishoni, anything you do while this is... The car just abruptly stopped, you heard one of your friends scream, "Oh no," and you heard one of your other friends sound like they were trying something. Maybe it worked, maybe it didn't.
I'll go ahead and try claw again, see if I can cut my bindings at all. It didn't work last time, but let's give it a shot again.
Well, no, it didn't work last time because you could feel that your claws were going to dig into you before they dug into the actual ropes.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Shoot.
Tricky. Quite tricky.
How can I see through the bags that are on our heads? Is it like burlap?
Yeah, like burlap essentially. It's very old.
So can I kind of peek through the holes just a little bit at least?
There's no real holes in them, but when you can try to push your face against it as close as you can to try and get something through it, yeah.
Okay, alright, then I'd just like to try to do that.
Alright, to notice the bang, it would be a perception but disadvantage.
Okay. Roll number 1, 16. Roll number 2, 7. 7 plus 6, 13.
Alright, with that, you are very hazily but able to make out a few shapes. There are 4 shapes in front of you in a similar situation. Sacks over their head, tied up onto the back of what you're now realizing is a cart. It has a full covering overhead. These seem to be oddly colored. You can't really tell in detail, but they seem to be green and some brown that seem to be, you'd think would probably mesh well with the color of the land around you. And you can see that there is something approaching from the back of the carriage opening, and it is getting closer. And, Helen, anything else?
Nope. I'm just gonna obey.
Alright, let me see the roll.
Alright.
Quick question. Are you just currently standing as you were when you fell or when it stopped, or is there anything else you're doing specifically?
Are we standing?
I thought we were...
No, you're all on the back of the thing. The thing is, one of you has gotten their hands free, and I don't think they've done anything to hide that they've gotten their hands free.
Yeah, I will be holding it behind me. I assume we can tell the direction that we're moving roughly, and she'll be holding her hands in the other direction, or I guess that's more her. Sorry.
You can tell and you can do that, but you can also hear that's the direction they're coming from.
Oh, they're coming from the front? From the direction they're moving from?
No, they're coming from the back. That's where the direction they're coming from. You know you were heading that way, but you were on your side. Or you were essentially facing sideways.
Yeah. I'll keep my hands the opposite direction. If that means rolling over. Then...
Yeah, no, just move yourself to the facing the back, more or less.
Oh, are we? Oh, I thought our hands were behind us. I thought they were behind us. Are they in front of us?
Yours were behind you.
Oh, okay. I'll hide them, whatever that means. Do I need to roll stealth or anything like that?
No, for the time being, you believe you're hiding them from what you think is, or from what you can hear is the current approaching danger.
Okay.
No one's actually done anything to take their sacks off their heads, so no one can actually see what's going on. So
Well, I mean,
you can hear.
we can't
You
reach our
can
heads,
hear.
can we?
No one's tried.
Oh.
Unless we like did the worm and something.
That's the thing. You can always try. It's never might work, might not. But right now, you're focusing on getting your hands free. Hands free, then yeah, the rest of it becomes easier. But kind of drew some attention. So right now, you hear something getting closer, and a louder, bit of snarl. And actually, you don't even see this coming, so this would be an advantage.
Oh, I'm so getting my.
Yeah, you're gonna get punched. Hopefully it's
rock.
punched, not like stabbed or anything.
Funny thing, you got a loud crack of a whip.
Hey.
And you can hear it right next to your head. Nothing hit you, but that sound was painful. What do you do when that sound explodes next to your ears, Kevin?
I'm going to jump, and then I'm going to cast Blade Ward on myself.
Okay. Your feet are tied, so getting up, not exactly easy. Your hands are free, and you can do that. But moving is not going to be a thing.
I don't think it's like I'm not like I jumped to my feet, but like that, like flinch jump.
Yeah, like the wiggle up, kind of.
Yeah, like the oh god.
And you do, and as soon as you do that, there's a louder roar, and with that, I'm gonna need everybody to roll initiative.
Initiative. Okay.
You're all gonna die.
Some entertaining sounds. Let's go back to these dice and see if they're gonna treat me.
10.
Right. So 9 or 6. That's a 6. 10 also. With a +4.
Seriously?
+3. Well, my initiative is +8. My dexterity bonus is a +3.
Yeah.
Okay, if everybody could put their rolls in the battle thing, I'll put in everybody else's.
Okay.
Actually, quick thing. Who has the better dexterity out of the two of you who got 10?
Leah does. I know that there's like different interpretations of how enchantment magic works, but there's, the conscious thoughts of Leah and then the subconscious thoughts of Leah. The subconscious thoughts of Leah are very angry at Kaylin right now.
Oh, I'm sure. But until she gets hit, she's charmed by Kaylin.
Oh, is it just any damage undoes
Yeah.
it? No. Oh boy. Well, I guess we'll see if she can pull this fight off without taking damage. We'll see. Probably not.
Yep, the effect ends after 1 hour if it takes any damage, if you attack it, or if it witnesses you attacking or damaging any of its allies. Ew.
Well, Don't hit me or Nashoni then, or yourself, I guess.
I just won't hit myself. It's okay.
What type of bard are you? This is a subclass ability, right?
Yep, College of Glamour.
College of Glamour. Okay. I thought it was Glamour. That sounded right. But yeah.
It is a really good one if you're building it towards, like negotiation, be in the face of a party, but
Yeah.
So there goes that. And with that, we're going to start off with our first mystery person. See what they do.
Surprises and options galore.
Alright, so you hear louder growling and rustling. Only one of you actually hears this in Draconic. He's screaming. One of them is loose, Aster, and you hear them say, "Get the nets."
Get the nets.
That's the only thing that you can clearly hear them say, David.
Yeah, I think Kaylin says
Everyone
repeats
else
that out
just
loud,
hear,
but as like a question.
yeah, everyone else is hearing like growlers and stuff, but
Get the nets.
How many voices do we hear?
so far you've heard 3 unknown growls, but that's not entirely sure how many there's in total. So far,
Interesting.
that's it for these individuals. Next step.
I take it that's me. Eat me? Alright. Leah obviously doesn't have the full context of the situation at the moment. She is going to though she is going to not certain if they're referring to her or somebody else. But knowing that now is the time to act, she is going to, using the strength method and then continuing to kind of flex, trying to break these bonds, she's going to try and get out of these bonds. I'll roll that strength check. Not athletics, not a strength saving throw, just flat strength.
Yeah, flat strength.
Okay.
And this is now a straight roll with their lower DC.
Woo! 14 plus 1, 15.
And with that, with these vines that almost like encircle your own hands and make almost like makeshift kind of extra larger biceps, you flex and rip through, though you can't see how cool this looks. Technically, only the enemies can see how cool this looks.
Oh yeah. If just for dramatic flavor, because she's gonna also then she'll get up from prone. But let's just say for dramatic sake that she'd gone up from prone first and then ripped herself out of these bonds, because I feel like that looks cooler.
Yeah, we can say that.
Yeah.
Anything for a bonus?
She'll take the bag off her head. Oh, and then I guess she also needs to untie her feet to move, doesn't she?
She does. That's if she wants to move.
She'll take the bag off her head first, just to see what's up.
Alright, you take the bag off your head, and it takes you like a little, quick take, because you actually have to tighten it. It turns out these things actually have like tightening mechanisms on them, so
Okay.
it takes you a little bit, but you unfurl it and you rip your sack off, and you can just tell without even looking, your hair is a mess.
Does not care about, at least, like, get the hair out of her face for now. She'll get her hair sorted out in a bit.
And you
But
look,
please
and you
annoy-
see that there is a oddly looking, fully robed and clothed mystery figure that seems to be wearing an odd bit of face coverings coming at you. Piercing, glowing, almost sickly yellow eyes looking at you and looking at someone behind you.
behind me.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
With that,
Okay. Yeah. Is she able to see like two other figures? Are there more than two other figures?
you only see this figure in front of you. This figure currently in front of you as you ripped off the bag and did a quick like periphery of like what's essentially around you, and you can see that you're at essentially the edge of what seems to be a recently stopped cart with a full like over covering that seems to be specifically colored to the area around you. You can see one person that's behind you that's coming closer. You can hear a few others in the background that are outside the cart, and with that quick little like side periphery glance around, you can see that there are at least 3 other satchel individuals also currently behind you. But
Okay.
that's about all you can get.
So there's the one person in front of me, and then you said that there's another. Does it seem to be someone with this same group standing behind me?
You can only see the one person in front of you. You can hear other people outside the cart.
Hear others outside the cart. You said that there was somebody behind me, though. Is it just hearing, or?
You can hear, and you got a quick glimpse out of your periphery of like a few other people in a situation with sacks over their head that are tied up in this cart.
Okay. Would she still have any resources left over to free her bonds from her feet, or is that?
No, that action was to free your hands, and you need half movement to stand up.
And then I
And
guess
prone.
probably bonus to toss off this
Yeah.
bag.
Bonus, rip the bag off your head. So that'll be about it for this turn.
Yeah, no. Does it look like this person in front of her is about? Does this person have a weapon in hand? Are they about to like lunge?
You can't really tell, but you know that they are within 10 feet of the cart exit. That they seem to have been coming forward. You're not sure if they just got like looped around or if they were further back and just started coming up. It's unsure.
All right. All right. I guess that is her turn. I think that is probably what she's got right now.
I think it was Kaylin. You're up.
So other than my hands being free, what other bindings do I have around me that I could feel?
You can feel that there is something on your feet and there is something over your head.
Okay, I am going to once again cast Primal Savagery and try to use that to cut the bindings on my feet.
Alright, give me a dexterity. This will be a disadvantage because you haven't taken anything with your head, so you're kind of doing this blindly, swiping at your feet.
Dexterity save? Or just a check?
Yeah, dexterity saving throw, because with this one, you're aiming at your feet with claws. I think you're experienced enough to not directly stab your own feet. I hope.
I hope. I'm glad that was a save. That is 18.
Yeah, no, nimbly enough, you're able to slice at this very thick rope they've got you tied into, but that first, you are now free, and you are able to use half your movement to stand up if you so choose, or bonus action rip the sack off your head.
I am choosing to bonus action rip the sack off my head.
And with that, you see around you 2 other people in the same position, sacks on their head, kind of knocked over. They wriggle a little bit, so you know they're not Instead, there is your friend in front of you. You remember seeing last night right before you told them to go to sleep, as you would take the first watch, and being approached by a figure with piercing, yellow, sickly eyes that seems to be the source of that growling as few as a few others you can hear outside of this cart that you now realize you're in. Seems to be a very nice cart. Well, and
Okay, can I tell anything else about the figure other than his eyes? Like, is he humanoid?
he's humanoid. He's wearing very non-descriptive garments, like nothing with an emblem, nothing stitch design. All this seems to be very much. It's intended to mask appearance and make it look like it could be anyone underneath whatever it is.
Those eyes, out of curiosity, are they like slitted? Are they, normal human looking? Is something else?
They are slightly glowing
yellow.
Underneath the hood, so they're glowing yellow, so it's hard to tell if there's any design.
Okay. Glowing yellow. Ominous.
Okay. I think that's everything that I can do.
Are you gonna remain prone?
Am I able to also stand up in this turn? I thought my other movement was to take the head off, the hood off.
Oh no, sorry. No, that was misspoke. Now, bonus action is for the head. You can use half the movement now, which you're free to stand up, or you can use your full movement to just crawl around that part.
Just spend your movement writhing around and, just
wiggle real quick.
Just you can army crawl, you're free.
No, I'll use
just
half of my movement to get up.
Start ragdolling.
Like flop around like a fish. No, I'm going to get up and then. How big is this wagon? This cart that we're in?
Quick estimate, you'd say somewhere around 6 by 8. It's pretty big.
Cool. Do I see a way to get off of the wagon?
Going forward, unless you want to try and damage the sides or the back.
And then going forward is going towards the guy, right?
It would be going towards the individual.
Okay, then I'm just gonna stand. That's the end of my movement.
Stand. Again, I know I had asked this before. Is he holding a weapon right now?
Not that you can see.
Okay. Not that you can see. We may find out in a moment, though.
You may, as you hear more rustling from the outer and back, and a second footage figure, this time slightly smaller, slightly less bulky, a little shorter, has glowing green eyes instead of the yellow, and there is actually a visible weapon in hand, an odd looking rod, odd designs on it, and a net in his opposite hand.
Everybody get down, he's got an immovable rod.
No, I'm sure you'll be fine. He is going to approach you first, though, and take a swing.
At Leah? Is he getting in the cart?
No, he's actually from the outside. This odd little rod seems to be almost directing it at you in a way to, strike you. Except it's... You can clearly see that he'd need to, get a little bit closer to do it, but...
Magic. I see.
Oh god, that's hilarious. That's a natural 1 and a 6. So, as he swings, and you see him, he's clearly he's 10 feet from you. He's up next to the other guy, so the rod in his hand is not going to make it, and then immediately, almost a crackle of static and shock happens right next to your head. You can feel it. Your hair stands up for a second, and like a small crackling of, essentially someone just activated a taser right next to your face without actually hitting you, and it was there for a split second before it vanished. And you could see the look on his face as he's looking down at his hand, and like, trying to readjust it, like he was aiming there. He was aiming at you, but it hit there, so he seems almost like he's stepping to the side to readjust his aim.
Leah looks in confusion at first before the electric effect kind of comes, and then she kind of looks at frustration. Oh, that's what you were trying to do. I'm gonna make sure it hurts for you.
Yep, and there's a visible bit of frustration in those eyes when they squint, because he's looking down at his hand with the weird looking rod. He almost shakes it a little bit, like, work, damn you. So that was his turn. Nishoni, you're up.
Yeah. And I am still stuck. I've been trying to think of what to do, but I really don't think I can do anything until I'm freed. I need both hands in order to cast a spell. Claw isn't going to get me out of my bindings. Suppose I could use my words. Time to be Pocahontas. Wait!
Oh. Got an idea?
Who are you?
What?
To the people who are out there.
What language are you speaking this in? And also, where are you speaking this towards? Because the bag is still on your head.
She is speaking it towards where she assumes our captors to be. And she's speaking it in Druidic first.
Okay. Well, one person here from your party is definitely going to understand you.
I may understand a few words like the and you're just saying the one word that I probably wouldn't know. That probably didn't come up in the crash course.
They don't know a lot of Druidic. They're like, yes, please. Where's the bathroom? Another beer, please.
Exactly. Know how to order the good stuff at most restaurants.
Would I be able to translate for her in Dracon?
You could certainly do so. Yeah, do you guys want to try to start up that dialogue? Is there anything else to the message, Nishoni?
Just, who are you? What are you doing? What do you want?
I think they want to kidnap us.
Right, but why?
For money.
Maybe.
Or
Are we worth that
other
much?
darker reasons. I don't know.
So would I be able to try and translate it, or do I have to wait for my turn to come around?
This would be done on your turn, but this won't count as your action. This would be a free action.
So then I'm waiting. Do they somehow miraculously answer Nishoni? Maybe they don't need my translation.
Maybe just
They
know.
do not, or at least not in any way you can see, other than acknowledging that she is saying something.
So,
I'm sorry. Is there anything else, Nishoni, or was that?
Oh, I'm sorry. Not as far as I know.
Alrighty then, and with that, you hear another growl and grunt as you see a third individual approach. This one, similar size to the first, large, piercing green eyes this time.
so
This
two with
time,
green eyes, one with yellow.
two scepters in hand.
Oh, yeah.
There's one with yellow eyes. There's two with these green eyes.
Okay.
And this second one also has two scepters, and he's handing one to the first guy. And he is going to use one that he kept. And he is once again aiming for the second person who is standing as he sees the first one is engaged with the shorter individual.
Hi.
So that's a 16 to hit.
Yeah, that hit.
Cool. Quick Constitution saving throw, please.
21.
Alright, and with that, you are able to shake off, you could sense the almost paralyzing effects of this bit of shock as you feel like you're just electrocuted. And take 5 points of damage.
Can I use my reaction to cast Absorb Elements?
You can, and you can have that. You take 3 damage.
Woohoo.
And you can now add that d6 next time you smack somebody around.
Yeah.
Nice. Is it D6? I thought it was a... Oh, I guess it is.
Yep, an extra d6. Woo.
Sweet.
Okay.
That is their turn.
Alright, I guess that means it's my turn, isn't it? Isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Alright. Are they all about the same distance between each other?
Wait, let me double check something.
Or like, are they all like about the same distance from us? Is there like one that's closer, or like two of them farther away and like one's closer? Excuse me.
Two of them are up front, one of them is further behind.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna do something creative. I think. I don't know. I'm going to, if I can, because I got the height and they're 10 feet away, I'd like to attempt to drop kick the first one with my bound feet, and like mid-air I want to try and like untie, and I will action surge to do this if that works. If not mechanically, I can just untie, action surge, then jump out and attack.
Yeah, no, because I was gonna say like you need to like run to get the momentum to do like the jump kick, unless you want to try and hop your way to doing it, which I don't recommend.
Yeah. Dramatically, I think it looks cooler, but practically, yeah, probably should just untie.
Order of operation, yeah, like untie yourself first, running,
Untie
jump,
and attack.
drop kick, first blow.
Let's start with untie then. Any action? I know the secret. I have my hands free. Do I need to make a check?
With this one, no, it'll just take you the action and you're free.
Okay. And then, because that's boring to do on its own on a turn, I don't even have any bonus actions I can do. I think, actually, let me see. I think I will change my position on this. I will kind of get to the front of the cart, kind of giving the other two some space here, and kind of being the first, on the front end of things. And they all have these rods now, right?
Yes, they do.
All right. I'd like to say take a tendril and try and grab each one, but I think that would be a bit OP.
Unfortunately, you don't have that much power yet.
I don't have that much power, definitely don't have that much control with this. She is going to... There's two buff ones, one green, one yellow, and then there's one more skinny one with the green eyes.
Green, yellow, and blue.
Okay. Green, yellow, and blue. Okay. Yellow and blue. Okay. Thought there were two green. I'm gonna take a look at the one with the yellow eyes. I'm gonna kind of pull my arm back and then kind of like shoot it forward. I'm gonna do the grasping tendrils action. Actually, no, yeah, I will do this. So he needs to... Actually, no, I will do this with the green one. Sorry, I keep on changing my answer. The one with the green eyes, the smaller one, grasping tendrils, range of 15 feet, creature must succeed on a DC 14 strength saving throw or take 3d6 force damage.
Alright then. Yeah, that's a 14.
That meets the DC, so what's your ruling there?
Meets it beats for this one.
Okay. Darn. And I guess with the way this is worded, it doesn't look like he takes any damage on a successful save. Damn, should just
No, this is an all or nothing kind of thing.
Okay.
It's kind of like a cantrip, so you can do it again, but
Yeah. Would you rule that I can make a bonus action attack with an unarmed strike, or since I technically
you can, but you have to. You can, but that would the first whip would count as your first one, so second one would be an offhand.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, that would be a bonus action attack.
But you'd need to get closer to do it, like with your actual offhand.
Do I need to get out of the cart? Because I already kind of have moved to the front and or back of the cart, the side closest.
You're at the back. Yeah, you're at the door. You could hop off and you'd be within melee.
But can't attack from up here. Yes, I will hop off. Hop out of the cart,
Alright.
and I will...
Well, take a swing, kick, headbutt, whatever you feel like.
Take a kick at, good old roundhouse at one Mr. Blue, let's say. Oh no, they're color coordinated again.
Oh, jeez.
Dun, dun, dun. So
Maybe it
you
is
guys,
Mr. Blue.
you guys finish this, and you get to wherever you're supposed to be. It was actually just a party, a reunion of the old group that just went horribly wrong.
It's been like a week since... Are we doing a reunion tour already?
Yay!
We have a new job for you guys with brand new stuff. That's why we took everything you had. Oh no, they're all dead.
Why is Mr. Blue, green, and... was there Mr. Yellow? I don't think there was Mr. Yellow.
No,
Or
I was yellow.
You were yellow.
There was yellow. There was yellow.
Okay. 17 to hit for damage, but 17 to hit, by the way. I assume that hits, if not worth
It does. It does.
Okay. All right. And that deals 6 damage.
Okay.
All right. Are there any sticks or any like stuff around on the ground that might possibly be used as a weapon?
Nothing you can see at the moment, but you're currently realizing that you're on the side of a mountain, and you're heading down a very, very jagged and unused trail. And with this, quickly you can see at the side, you are facing closer to the edge of the island, like a few hundred yards to your immediate left. You can see the ocean.
Okay.
So you've been taking a good bit to one side.
That means that we've been traveling for a while because we were closer to the center of the island.
I mean, Kaylin did have first
Or not the
watch.
center. Yeah, first watch. We've had multiple. This would have been like multiple days of travel, or either that, or they've been traveling really fast. I don't know. What's going on.
They do have a cart, and I'm sure they know the path.
That, or maybe
They have
they
a
just
cart,
took
they know
the
the
more main
path.
road. Yeah.
And
they
you
probably
don't
just
know what
traveled
they
that
did to knock you out, because you guys, assuming everything went right, some of you would have woken up faster than others, but all of you woke up at the same time just now.
It's actually been a week.
I wouldn't be surprised. Damn it, Kaylin.
10,000 years.
You
You
guys
had-
let me have the
There's
first watch. I don't know why you guys agreed to that.
One job.
So you guys realize you are now in Planet of the Apes. I'm sorry to break it to you.
They blew it up.
I'm sorry, it's Planet of the Tieflings. It's all just Tieflings now.
Oh, is this what these are? You pull off the blue one's hood and it's just Min.
No.
What have I done? Yeah, so damage, side of a cliff. Now that I'm out, do I see any other attackers potentially at the moment?
You only see these three on this card on this field, and the sun is starting to set. And it,
Alright.
despite how bad, well, actually, you're looking at this. It's either sunrise or sunset. You have to wait a little bit to see which way it goes, but it looks damn pretty.
Hey, Heidi.
Yeah?
Impromptu martial arts battle on the side of a cliff during sunset.
Ooh.
Oh, I guess you haven't gotten to that episode yet.
No, like when she's fighting the four fangs.
Oh, okay. That is episode 2. I thought it was, but okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's her turn.
Alrighty.
I have got to get multi-attack. 2 more level ups. Should have been more, but no. Kaylin?
So how far apart are these guys from each other?
It's roughly 5, like they're like in that 15-foot line. 2 of them are in front, 1 is behind. So they are currently bunched because they're kind of like trying to bottleneck you guys at the entrance. But your friend has hopped out of the cart. You do see him as engaging with one of them in med.
And we don't have our weapons on us, right?
No, you do not.
Do we see them anywhere on the cart? Or do I see them anywhere on the cart?
You could quick perception check if you like.
Maybe in the front.
Perception, that is an 18.
18, you do not see them in the cart. You just see your friends and one last person who is still squirming in a wriggling position.
Okay. see behind the bunch of people coming towards us?
You can, and it is just more mountain and cliff, as you're currently on the, what you can see is like a side road, or like a road on the side of a mountain.
Perfect.
Not entirely sure where you are.
Okay. I am going to bonus action face step behind the group of kidnappers.
Da-da-dun, and you do so.
And I need them to make a wisdom saving throw.
Dun, dun,
DC 15.
Yeah. All of them, or just one, or it's like
all
an
of
effective
them.
radius?
Yeah. Actually, 2 of them. So the 2 big ones, not the little one. I read it up to 2.
Well, that was a 17 and a 16 on these 2, so
Darn. Okay.
yeah.
I tried to charm him with that. It didn't work. I need to work on my charm.
You almost.
Almost did.
Almost.
I do want to talk to them in Draconic and ask them the questions that Nishoni was trying to ask.
Cool. One more time, Nishani, what were you asking them?
I was asking them, who are they? Why are they doing this? What do they want?
Who are you? Why are you doing this? What do you want?
And you just asked this to all of them?
Yeah, I'm just asking this out loud to the group.
Wow, that was a natural one. So the 2 large ones just growl at you, with no real discerning meaning in Draconic. It's just a menacing growl. The last one just looks at you puzzledly and says, "We kidnapped you. We want you guys to do something. I'm going to kill you guys. You know, not here." And then he gets immediately smacked very hard upside the head.
Oh.
And then Nishoni's going to yell out loud and comment, "They're trying to kill us."
Leah just like turns her head like that Stinky meme, like overextending, like, no shit.
They want to kill us, but not here. We need you guys for something. And he just gets sprained by one of the guys with the club.
Does
They
he
want to
deal
kill
damage?
us.
Does he deal damage?
So they roll.
I'm gonna attack the closest
That's
one. to
another
me.
natural one, so yes, this
Yay!
D6 of damage. 2 points.
Yes.
Of just bludgeoning, just cracked across the back of the head damage, and you hear him growl, say, "Shut up."
Don't tell him, dude. We're not supposed to know.
There's this one literally popped in the back of us. She could get away. We don't need people blabbing.
I'm going to Primal Savagery attack whichever one's closest to me.
That would be Mr. Yellow, because it's the one that stayed back. The blue and the green are the ones that are closest to the car.
That is a 16 to hit.
Sorry, I had to switch out headphones. Almost died on me. What was that?
16 to hit.
Yeah, 16 does not hit the big guy.
Dang. Close.
Above 16. Good to know.
Oop.
Well, it's above 16 and then 17 hits, so I think. Well, no, I did attack him. I did attack the big guy.
You attacked the other big guy. So the other big guy, you 17 hits.
Yep.
Okay, I am going to turn around and move away from them.
Okay, just double checking. Did you get in melee when you did that last attack for the primal savagery?
I did, but it doesn't matter. Actually, how do you want to rule this? Because for fancy footwork, it just says when I make a melee attack. It doesn't say if I hit. So, since I made a melee attack, does that mean I could go away, or do I have to hit?
I mean, unless it doesn't say you have to hit, so I don't think you do. I think as long as you make the attack, hit or miss, you get to pop back out.
And I am going to skedaddle out of there, and then big guy attacked can't make an opportunity attack against.
Da-da-da-da-da.
I tried my best. Alright, that's my turn.
Alright, now it's time for these two boys. One of them is going to try again with you. Yeah. One of them is going to try again now that he's, successfully failed and missed. So he's going to this time take proper aim with this odd-looking rod of his, net in hand. And he's going to once again act like he's trying to crack him across the face, even though he's clearly like 10 feet away. Oof. So, first one would be a 19 to hit, the other one is a 22 to hit.
Those will hit.
Can I use a reaction on one of them?
Hitting me, I assume. And
you sure can.
I want to cast Silvery Barb.
Alright, anyone in particular, or just...
on the creature that hit, so I think the first attack, reroll that one. And
just to be clear, I assume they're attacking me right now.
They are. And I just rerolled 19. That's actually better than what we rolled the first time.
Alright, listen, I tried. But I'm going to give myself advantage. Good luck.
Oh, and then you give yourself advantage.
You gave yourself advantage after she made the first strike hit actually better.
Okay, so technically, it says to use the lower roll.
Yeah, it still hit that.
It still hit.
Does it have to use the lower roll? Does it have to use the lower roll, or does it have to use the new roll?
It says must reroll the d20 and use the lower roll.
Alright then. Then it just did nothing.
So, I mean, I gave myself advantage. Thank you for getting that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll need 2 Constitution saving throws.
From Leah, I take it. And does that deal damage as well?
It does. Let's see those come in this way.
Alright, con save. First one's second one. Alright, first one's a 7 total, and the first one's a 7, second one's a 9. So, I assume those both fail.
Dude.
I am not doing well.
Switch dice, please. Something. Ask someone else to roll them for you, please.
I've switched them multiple times.
Like, if you've got someone at your house who can roll them for you, ask.
Not all of them have been total ass.
God, is this what it's like?
I'm trying a different set again. I'm doing the sets that normally work.
Okay, it's 14 thunder damage. No, lightning. It's not sound, it's thunder. So 14 thunder damage. So that. And you are paralyzed. Till the start of your next turn.
So, alright. And that's 14 damage between both of them, right?
Indeed.
Alright.
And as soon as they saw that it hit, and it looks like you started staying still, they have essentially, well, one of them essentially is putting away the rod and going for the net to get it ready for, about to make a toss. That'll be next turn. Shawnee, you're up.
Woohoo! I'm still bound.
I'll be honest, I thought you guys were going to be way more overt on this and try to figure out who the other person inside there was with you. But this is actually kind of fun too.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting full-on singing and then getting their attention as we're trying to escape. So hey,
She
thanks for
almost
another
had
one.
I
She almost had them.
If my plan worked, that would have been great.
She almost had them, but here's the thing. The one person she got was the furthest away, so he was literally walking back with the dead look in his eyes, and the other guys were able to slap him out of it.
Oh, hey, Leah, is this the first time you got hit?
Oh yeah, no, this she has been hit, so she is now seething in rage and paralyzed.
Yeah. Hit twice, seething in rage, paralyzed, but you can still talk.
Damn it, Kaylin.
I mean, I'm surprised at this point you're not asking Kaylin. Just be honest. Are you working with them?
And then that's when Kaylin's eyes also turn yellow. Surprise.
It's just Leah will be tempted the next time we take a long rest just to take a pillow while Kaylin's taking a rest. She'll be standing over. She won't do it, but she'll be tempted.
I'm glad I don't need to fully sleep.
I'm so glad it's not one of mine because there's a very strong Game of Thrones reference I'd love to do, which is just, I'm going to take a bag of gold, melt it in a pot, and I'm just going to pour it, not on you guys, but right next to where you guys are at, just so you wake up with a slag of gold next to you.
Mm. I was also trying to distract, get the others free, but should have been more clear on plan.
Also, I think you're also aware that you were under her control for a split second, I think.
Probably
Yeah,
yes.
no, I think she is aware. And yeah, not pleased. Probably best for you that she's now paralyzed as well. Whose turn is it? It's also
It's the
getting decently late.
It's the shouties.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I
it's
honestly,
you guys
for sure.
yeah, I don't know what to do, guys.
Yeah, we should have freed her.
You could
There's
try
a lot of
to
ways
claw
you
your
can
way
try
out
to get
again.
out of this. Clawing is probably, it'll hurt you a little, but it may help. You can always try to wriggle or, loosen your way out, not using your claws. There's always the strength route. You can always try rolling over to...
Could also wild shape.
No, you can wild
That's
shape
true.
right out of there.
Totally forgot that that's a thing. Jeez, Heidi. You're into a little tiny hummingbird.
Could also wild shape into something that could... I don't know if you're...
Fortunately, because of rules and really just odd mechanics, you can't turn into anything that flies.
You can turn into like a squirrel.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you can't. Yeah, you can turn into a squirrel or a tiny lion cub
Then
or a puppy.
at a specific level, you get to.
Could turn into a mountain lion.
With cuteness.
Though that might not be a good idea considering you're bound up right now.
Bound up. You make it sound like I'm constipated.
Bound up. Why does that make you think constipation?
Because that's what people say when they're constipated.
Is it?
Like, oh yeah, she's
Yeah,
bound up.
some people. It depends on where you are in the world. Some people phrase it differently.
Yeah, I don't know if that's how I would phrase it, but if that's how you phrase it, I guess that's good to know.
I mean, I've heard some people say they're stalled.
I've heard backed up a lot. Like backed up, but not wound up. Or tied up. Bound up.
Alright, so we shall put a pause here, and next, no, not doing that next week. Next, no, also not doing that. Next year, we will continue this battle.
So it's
unless by
is-
some miracle we all agree to meet up again on day to hash this.
I mean, are we gonna? So that's a definite. We're not gonna try and do it on the 27th. We're not doing it next week. That's good to know.
Because I think Heidi, you think you were definitely out of town, or not sure?
Oh, right.
Yeah, I'm definitely
Next
gonna
week.
be out of town. Yeah.
So might be able to do just a normal hangout, maybe if you guys are bored, but probably not again.
Yeah.
On the 3rd, it sounds like though.
The 3rd is my birthday. I have no idea what's happening then.
Ah, right. Happy early birthday.
Thanks.
So
I-
on
Sorry,
that
I don't know
day-
what I'm doing.
Well, that's the best thing.
That's
People can
good.
surprise you, and you can react as horrified as you want, or as happy as you want.
I will be honest, this is not how I thought this would go tonight. Not that I expected things to go how I planned, but all right.
No, this is pretty on par.
I'll be honest. I didn't expect this combat this early. I was thinking you guys were either going to try and figure out, get loose, and assess the situation first. So, like, meet the mystery person, figure out where you're headed to, and maybe before you get there, try to stage the breakout, or wait until you got in and figure out what's up. But this is also good.
Yeah. Dramatic escape.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Technically, 2 of you are free. You could run and leave the other 2 to their own devices.
That is true.
Yeah. Well, and these
How
weapons
much
that they're
loyalty
using,
do you even owe these people?
the weapons that they're using, since I guess they're your homebrew, they just have it's not ranged attacks, they're just long melee attacks. Is that right? Or is it something else?
This is actually a hybrid. This
Okay.
actually has a specific kind of spell on it. One type seems to be, but it can be used as a normal bludgeoning. But it's not going to do anything. If they hit you with it, it's not going to be the same as if they blasted you with it.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good one for anyone who likes the spellcasters. You got something to smack them with if they get too close, but you're still best at range. And if you were to
Yeah,
wrestle one out of their
okay.
hands, you could definitely try and. What happens if I smack the air around this thing?
I should have tried using one of my what's the word? Should have tried using the deflect missiles, but I don't think that would have worked. Oh, or one of the Battlemaster maneuvers, but there were still 3 of them, and both of them hit. I rolled poorly. Hopefully, I'll roll better tonight or next time, because tonight was just terrible.
I hope so too. That was awful, and you
Yeah,
guys
it was
also
rough.
rolled a ridiculous amount of nat 20s, which is
Well,
both cool, but also didn't need them.
One of these days, my charm is gonna work on one of them.
It
So
worked
far-
on like 2 of them, though. Like your ally and one of the guys,
Yeah,
but they
the
killed him
people I knew.
because they were calling out to him, and he refused to answer because he said he had to go and help. And apparently these guys were not about to set him free. They just killed him and ran over him.
Oh, so I did take out one. There you go, guys. You're welcome.
Yep.
It would
You
have
did
been cool.
take out one?
Yeah, no, there were 4 at the beginning. And then they, one of them fell under control and was immediately murdered because they wanted to help.
That's the one that you got thrown under the carriage that had the bump.
That's the bump.
Okay.
There you go. I
Yeah.
did help.
So if
Paralyzed
they're still
condition is
alive,
not
they are
a
now
fun
free.
condition. Yeah.
No, that if they were trying to like murk you, that is the worst thing.
Yeah, no, pretty powerful.
But if they're trying to
That's
take you
what they'll
alive, then
have.
yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're specifically using stuff to keep you. But It's not infallible, and it is most certainly not glued to their hand.
Yeah. Just need to.
Also, apparently they hurt them because that one guy did crack him pretty hard across the head.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yay!
Unintentionally causing damage.
And a
That
little
was-
information. Apparently,
The
they want to
memoir of
kill you, but they want to do it in a specific place for specific reasons. It's
I
not
assume
just
we're
mindless.
probably sacrifices. Is the
That's what I
idea
assumed.
There's a maybe. Who
of some
knows?
kind?
We'll see. It's
So
not like
what-
there's a creature of legend and horror that's, asks for sacrifices that's near the ocean.
Not the least multiple creatures of legends that live near the ocean and ask human sacrifices.
This is also true. Alright, guys. See y'all,
All right.
well, next time, year.
Yeah.
Have happy holidays.
You
Yeah.
guys have a good holiday.
Have a nice night, everybody.
Thank you. You guys
Bye.
too. Good night.
Good night.